This is World Car TV. I'm Siddharth Vinayak Partnkar. Welcome once again to our specials from our Los Angeles test drives. Now, this is a time when our jurors, as many of them who can make their way to this event every year, get a chance to drive some really special cars, also cars they otherwise may not have access to. Now, while that's typically cars that are on sale in the North American market, it's also a few other special cars, ones that may be coming here from other countries just for our jurors to get their hands on them. So we're talking about cars coming in from as far as India, Germany, and of course from Mexico as well. It is great for us to be able to give our jurors the chance to test cars they may otherwise not have an opportunity to. That is the very purpose of the Los Angeles test drives after all. And then there are the cars that came from outside the United States. 3 of them made it here by road, driven by some of our jurors from Mexico.
Welcome to a fresh and cold morning in the Mexico and US border. With me on the back, the 3 vehicles that we are about to start driving from the border, actually from this city to Pasadena for the LA test drives with World Car Awards 2023.
We are driving the MG1, the Suzuki Fronx and Omoda O5.
It's gonna be a journey about 2 or 3 hours depending on the time for the border crossing, but this adventure worth totally because all the jurors that are attending to our event in Pasadena are about to drive these little guys for the next couple of days. Are you guys ready?
Let's go.
The cars were brought to the Mexican city of Tijuana by their respective manufacturers, where our jurors took over. And then it's about a 150-mile drive that they're undertaking.
I'm driving the Suzuki Fronx. It's a candidate for Urban Car of the Year and also World Car of the Year. And I think it has what's needed to succeed in the Urban category. By the way, even though Suzuki is not longer offered here in the US, globally it's a very important brand. It has a huge presence in India, a strong presence in Latin America, and also obviously in Japan. This Suzuki Fronx is produced in India, but the platform is the same as the Japanese car, so it's like a mixture between Japanese engineering and Indian manufacturing. We are about to arrive to Los Angeles. Now I'm driving the Omoda O5. Omoda is a new brand. Globally, it was just launched this year. It comes from Chery Group. The Chinese are making a strong entrance to a lot of markets. Actually, just in Mexico, this year arrived 10, 11 new Chinese brands. And globally, they are also going to Europe. Omoda is actually going to sell cars in Europe, and I think it's a great opportunity to have this car from Mexico to the Los Angeles test drives of World Car Awards, so other jurors can have this first approach to this new brand.
The third car in the group is also from a Chinese manufacturer, but one with a British mark on its front grille.
So the evening is falling. We are approaching Los Angeles, or more specifically Pasadena, California. I just changed car. I'm driving the MG1 now. Interesting vehicle because it's designed initially at the Advanced Design Center for MG and SAIC in London, in the UK of course. But then it's taken from there to the final design center for SAIC in China, where they develop all the technical parts, where they manufacture the vehicle, and where they distribute it all around the globe. So this is the third car. We're just arriving. Who we have here? Gerardo. How are you guys?
Good.
You? How was the journey from Tijuana?
It was good. It was just like 2 hours from Tijuana.
Not that far. What are you driving?
The Suzuki Fronx.
Suzuki Fronx?
Yes.
What is this? Is a candidate for what?
It's a candidate for Urban Car of the Year and also Worker of the Year.
Worker of the Year. Awesome. So then, welcome to Pasadena. So after a few hours, just arriving to Pasadena, and actually, yeah, Gerardo is just arriving right now. Look, have a look at him. So yes, it took us around 2 hours driving from the border with Tijuana to San Diego. Now here we are in the famous Westin Pasadena with the three candidates, Suzuki Fronx, the MG1 and the Omoda O5. Two of those, the MG and the Omoda, are Chinese cars. First time they drive all the way to California for a test drive in World Car Awards. And this is the Suzuki Fronx. It's a Japanese car, of course, but it is made in India.
The MG1, Omoda O5 and Suzuki Fronx were much in demand with our jurors over the course of the next few days, with many grateful for the chance to get their hands on these three very global, very high volume mass brand models. Another special car with us was the Volkswagen ID.7. 2 units of this new electric sedan were flown in from Volkswagen's global headquarters in Wolfsburg, Germany, exclusively for our jurors to drive, since the market introduction is still some days away here in the United States.
The car you are looking at is sitting in the California Republic, but it was flown over from Germany. So this is a Euro market car, and that varies the battery as well as some other bits that will be on offer. This one is fitted with a 77 kilowatt hour battery, and it's 2-wheel drive. There will be in Europe a GTX, which will be all-wheel drive and a larger battery, somewhere between 86 and 88 kilowatt hours. There will also be a 4Motion, basically all-wheel drive. They change the branding depending on what side of the Atlantic. Then there's the obvious business of what are the performance figures of basically a larger sedan. It's not a full-size sedan, but a larger sedan that is not an ID.4, basically not an SUV. Well, here, it's not fast. 0 to 60, 6.5 seconds, and VMAX is limited to 112 miles an hour. And this is why all of those numbers are important. I'm sitting in the back of what is really a mid-size Volkswagen sedan, and there is a ridiculous amount of room. It's actually rather comfortable. Granted, I don't know if this trim is coming to the US, but they kind of bolster the back seat, and it's a ridiculous amount of space. This is very much a luxury car, not something that's considered like a mid-size sedan. You feel the length of it, but really what reinforces that point, the driving dynamics.
So we don't know what car is going to win the 2024 World Car of the Year title, but there's going to be lots of action between now and that result being announced at the end of March. So follow all the action right here on World Car TV with us. And if not here, then on our social media channels. All those details are on your screen. Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe.